Hello there. My name is One Barlosi, and today I am saying goodbye to NHL 15. It's been a long ride with NHL 15. It's had a lot of ups and downs. Initially, it looked like it was going to be pretty disappointing, but the gameplay I think really saved it for me. It grew on me over time. But now it is finally time to say goodbye forever. And that is something I am excited for, because right around the corner is NHL 16, and boy does that game look promising. NHL 16 will be available tomorrow for EA Access members. I already have mine preloaded and I am ready to go, and I'm very excited. And with the announcements that EA made today about NHL 16, it's made me even more excited. If you haven't seen that article yet, I will post it in the description if you're interested in that. But for right now, I'm just going to go over kind of what stuck out to me and how I feel about it. So the first thing that they talked about today was the United Center is in NHL. I think it was one of the last, obviously it was one of the last arenas to get put in at the last minute, and that's pretty good for Blackhawks fans. I mean, it really didn't bother me or interest me at all. But as a Rangers fan, if Madison Square Garden wasn't in the game, I'd probably be pretty little disappointed. So good for Blackhawks fans, and good for EA for improving the quality of their game, I guess you could say, with that. My game mode, EASHL, boy, do they have some exciting news for EASHL, and I am just getting excited just thinking about it. Drop-in games are back, and they look like they'll be better than ever. You can now invite a friend to play your drop-in game with you, so you don't have to play as a club, which, I mean, if you have your club members on, usually if I have my club members on, I want to play to count towards my club's record, but sometimes it's just not possible, or sometimes you want to play a game with somebody that's not in your club, and you won't let them in your club because of, well, you don't want to play with them all the time. So that's good. Drop-in games are huge. Biggest thing to me about this update that they posted today was the fact that there is now a ranking system. Before, they took out all your attributes, they took out your legend cards, and at the beginning, I'm perfectly fine with the player class system that they have now. In the beta, it worked really well. I think it grew on me really fast, and now that there's a ranking system, I don't see any issues at all. In the beginning, I wanted there to just be the cards, have your rookie 1, 2, 3, and etc. And then just even if it doesn't give you more XP, then it's still at least a way to rank your progress. But now they introduced this player badge leveling, which I think is really interesting because it goes by separate stats. So like your assists and your goals and your games played, and once you level your player up to level 50, you can prestige and start all over again and get that badge. So this is pretty cool. It takes a lot of influence from Call of Duty, I think, in their call sign system, and obviously with the prestiging, I think that's wicked cool. I don't know if there's gonna be multiple badges for each stat category, and these badges you can show. They'll show up in the lobby and on the leaderboard, so people will know like where you're at. And I am just a little bit confused whether you choose, like, if you get your goals badge, can you choose to show that one or choose to show your assist badge or something like that? That'll be definitely interesting to find out. But ranking system, I'm totally happy about that, and be able to show people in the lobby, just kind of brag about it a little bit. I really think that's awesome. Shootout modes are back. A lot of people were mad that they might not be back. They weren't in NHL 15, obviously, and a lot of people were mad because they weren't going to be in NHL 16, but they are, and it wasn't really a mode that I played that much in previous generation, but it was just something that I would do, if I was bored waiting for somebody to get on or something. So that'll be interesting. I mean, pretty cool. You can go offline, you can play against a friend, it's just the old shootout mode. Now, for practice mode, they are saying that they introduced team practices, so instead of just one-on-one on the goalie, just one skater, you can have team practices, but I'm wondering if that you will be able to do this in club, because I would really like to just be able to get on the ice and it's like a scrimmage situation with my club against computers and just kind of wrinkle out any issues we have. So that'll be pretty cool if it's in club. Team practice just by myself, basically any offline game is practice. I play mostly ASHL anyway, so that doesn't really affect me that much if it's not in club. Settings wise, you can change your indicator size between 5 different sizes, so that's pretty cool. You can change that, you can customize that. That's awesome. BGM, not really a big BGM player. If they had GM connected, I would definitely play that, because I don't know, I'm all about with my friends and stuff. It's difficult for me to sit there and play a game by myself, but player morale improvements, they're improving things that they introduced this year, so that's whatever. I guess they're on top of things there. Better AI trade logic. Okay, is it going to be easier or harder to get the trade you want? I don't know. Hockey Ultimate Team, not much here, just improved search filters for your collections and your bids and your ended auctions. That's what the update says on EA. I'm not really sure how important that is. Be a Pro, improvements to defense visualization and coach feedback. Coach feedback is a thing that I hope doesn't count towards your progression in online, because the coach feedback in the beta was just not very good. I don't understand. It seemed kind of all over the place, like it was random. Gameplay updates. They've updated the rule for NHL's 3-on-3 overtime. Very interesting, very cool. Staying up to date. Better AI defense. So hopefully, in my experience in the beta, the defense just won't skate back in your own zone constantly and bounce it off the net. That was annoying, and I know it could mostly be fixed with your defensive and offensive schemes and stuff, but that was still super annoying. Alternate goalie control. So this is big, because I know the goalies that I played with during the beta were not big fans of the controls at all. So awesome. I'll be interested, as I'm not a goalie myself, but I'll be interested to see how they did change the controls. And so hint supports for alternate goalie controls. I don't really understand that. I don't know if it's going to tell you on the screen like what to do. I don't know. I don't understand it. Better logic for goalie interference penalties and allowed and disallowed goals. I did not really have too much of a problem with this in the beta, so I can't really speak upon it, but if it's something they fixed and changed, then it must have been something important. But that's the last thing on the list. I thank you for listening to my opinions. Thank you for caring and giving me the time, your time, to listen to what I have to say. So tomorrow, NHL 16 for EA Access members, the 15th on the regular Xbox Live and PS4 members. Very excited. Can't wait to get out more videos. If you want to see more videos from me, like and subscribe. You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to do anything. I'm going to be making a separate Twitter soon for my actual account, so we'll get that Twitter set up. And I'm just really trying to shove everything and get it done quick, but I'd rather do it the right way and have it have my channel and my social media set up how I want to, so that might just take a little extra time. But yeah, just keep on coming back, and I'm sure we'll all have a great time together.